When it comes to Swiss watches, few brands strike the perfect balance between heritage, innovation, and affordability quite like Tissot. In 2025, the brand has once again raised the bar with a lineup that speaks to every man's style, whether you're into sleek dress watches, pulled divers, or modern hybrids. Today, we're counting down the 10 best Tissot watches for men this year, and I'll spotlight 5 standout models that truly deserve your attention. Let's trade it. We begin the list with the king of affordable professional divers, the Seastar 2000 Professional Powermatic 80. This is not just a stylish diver. It's built to survive the harshest underwater environments. It comes with an incredible 600 meters of water resistance, a helium escape valve for saturation diving, and a robust stainless steel case that feels like a tank on the wrist. The dial often features a stunning gradient, going from deep ocean blue to black, with wave-like textures that remind you this is a watch made for the sea. Inside beats the Powermatic 80 movement, offering 80 hours of power reserve. That means you can take it off Friday evening, and it will still be ticking on Monday. For under $1,000, this watch gives you the kind of specifications you normally only see in professional dive watches, from brands like Omega or Breitling. If you want toughness, reliability, and bold wrist presence, the Seastar 2000 is an absolute beast. The Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80 is a watch designed for versatility. While the Seastar screams professional diver, the Gentleman whispers refined elegance, but with hidden technology that makes it truly impressive. On the outside, the design is simple, classic, and understated. The case size, usually 40 millimeters, is perfect for almost any wrist. The dial comes in elegant colors like black, blue, or silver, with polished hands and indices that make it work with everything from formal suits to casual t-shirts. But the Gentleman isn't just about looks. Inside beats the Powermatic 80 with silicone balance spring. Silicone is a game-changer in watchmaking because it makes the movement more accurate and resistant to magnetism. Normally, you only find silicone technology in watches that cost $3,000 and above, but Tissot brings it down to under $1,000. Compared to similar entry-level Swiss brands like Longines or Tag Heuer, the Gentleman often wins on value. You're simply getting more tech and better specs for less money. The Seastar 1000 Powermatic 80 is another diver in the lineup, but unlike the 2000, this one is slimmer, lighter, and more wearable for everyday life. The water resistance here is 300 meters, still more than enough for swimming, snorkeling, or recreational diving. The ceramic bezel gives it durability and scratch resistance, while the lume ensures legibility in dark underwater environments. Design-wise, it's slightly less bulky than the Seastar 2000, which makes it easier to wear with casual clothes or even at the office. This versatility is what makes the Seastar 1000 so popular among watch enthusiasts who want a diver but don't necessarily dive to 600 meters. The Powermatic 80 movement inside means you're not compromising on mechanics. It's still that long 80-hour reserve, ensuring reliability throughout the week. When you compare it with divers in the same category, like the Seiko Prospex or Citizen ProMaster, the Seastar 1000 competes toe-to-toe. But the added bonus here is the Swiss-made label and that luxury feel on the wrist. The Le Locle is one of Tissot's most iconic models. Named after the town where the brand was founded in 1853, it represents Tissot's history in pure dress watch form. The dial is detailed with Roman numerals, a guilloche pattern, and offing hands that sparkle in the light. At first glance, it looks like a watch worth thousands, but the price usually sits around $500, $600. That's what makes the Le Locle such a hit among first-time Swiss watch buyers. It's not just about looks either. It runs on a Swiss automatic movement that gives you the feel of a mechanical luxury watch. The 39mm case makes it elegant and wearable for both men and women. This is the type of watch you wear to weddings, business meetings, or formal dinners. And nobody would guess it's an entry-level Swiss watch. It's understated, classy, and timeless. In terms of competitors, it sits in the same category as Orient Bambino or Seiko Presage, but the Swiss-made label and finishing details give the Le Locle the edge. The Heritage Visodate is a beautiful nod to the past. Inspired by Tissot's 1,950 designs, it brings back the vintage charm of domed crystals, clean dials, and, most importantly, the day-date function that was groundbreaking at the time. The dial is clean and retro, with applied markers and a simple layout that emphasizes elegance. The domed crystal gives it a vintage feel on the wrist, and the curved hands add to the charm. Collectors love the Visodate because it gives them the feeling of wearing a vintage watch without worrying about the problems that come with actual vintage pieces, like unreliable movements or lack of water resistance. At around $600, it's also one of the best heritage ratios you can buy today. It competes with models like the Hamilton Intramatic or Seco Presage, but with the added benefit of Swiss history behind it. The Carson Automatic is all about elegance. It's designed to be a timeless piece that will still look good 20 years from now. The case is slim, making it slide easily under a shirt cuff. The dial is minimal, available in both white and black, with either Roman numerals or clean batten indices. It's powered by an automatic movement, so it still has that mechanical heartbeat collectors love. What makes the Carson stand out is its affordability. You can usually find it for $400, $500, which makes it one of the cheapest entry points into the world of Swiss automatic dress watches. It's perfect for students graduating, professionals starting their career, or anyone who wants a Swiss-made dress watch that's affordable yet refined. The Chemin de Tourelles is one of Tissot's hidden gems. Named after the street where Tissot's headquarters still stand, this watch is all about heritage. The 39mm case is the sweet spot for many wrists, modern but not oversized. The sunburst dial comes alive under light, with polished indices and hands that elevate its luxury feel. Inside, you guessed it, is the Powermatic 80 movement, which means you're not just getting style, but serious Swiss mechanical engineering. The Chemin de Tourelles feels like a watch that should cost over $2,000, but it's usually priced around $900. This makes it one of the best deals for those who want a watch that competes in design and quality with much higher-end brands like Longines or Tag Heuer. The PRX Powermatic 80 is the watch that brought Tissot back into the spotlight in a massive way. Originally introduced in the late 1970s, the PRX was re-released in recent years and has become a cult favorite. The integrated bracelet design is slim, comfortable, and screams vintage cool. The waffle pattern dial adds texture and depth, making it look way more expensive than it is. Collectors love it because it scratches the itch for a Royal Oak or Nautilus-style watch, but at under $700. That's why it's been called the best hype watch that's actually affordable. With the Powermatic 80 movement inside, you get not just looks, but serious mechanical performance. For many new collectors, this is the first watch that they fall in love with. The Heritage 1973 chronograph is pure motorsport history on the wrist. With its bold cushion-shaped case and panda chronograph dial, it immediately takes you back to the golden era of racing in the 1970s. This watch isn't just about telling time. It's about capturing a lifestyle of speed, adrenaline, and mechanical precision. Inside, it runs on a Swiss automatic chronograph movement, making it one of the most mechanically interesting Tissot watches at this price. For collectors who love motorsport history or just want a unique chronograph that stands out from the crowd, the Heritage 1973 is a perfect pick. And finally, we end with the futuristic T-Touch Connect Solar. This watch combines Tissot's Swiss roots with cutting-edge smartwatch features. It's solar-powered, meaning it charges itself from light, and it includes GPS, activity tracking, altimeter, compass, weather, and notifications. What sets it apart from other smartwatches is that it still feels like a luxury timepiece. The case is made from titanium, the crystal is sapphire, and it's designed to last for years, unlike disposable tech watches. For outdoor lovers, hikers, and tech-savvy adventurers, the T-Touch is one of the most unique watches in the entire Swiss market.